Hello and welcome back to this series that I'm doing about the revision on the computer application 2. That is computer application 2, which is a unit that is done by IT student, that is ICT student who are doing NEC exam. That is that unit that you find it in module 2, either on the certificate or diploma. And in my previous session I did a video about AutoCAD. So these ones you're going to see all of them at the same time. I'm going to upload them at once. So this is the next session where I'm tackling the question for the QuickBooks. And as I said, this is because most of the guys who are doing NEC have demanded or requested for me to do to revise some of these questions so that you can get to understand them very well. So without wasting time, first of all, I would like to say that I appreciate a lot for those guys who have subscribed to this channel, and if it is your first time to be on this channel, I've done a lot of videos concerning Lipa na M-Pesa, how to integrate your website with Lipa na M-Pesa. We have got a USSD, that is how you can create a USSD application, how you can integrate your system with SMS. I've done a system, not a system, but a video about Python in data science, how you can train your data and kind of use what we refer to as machine learning and so forth. So you can check all those videos in my channel. You'll be able to see all those videos and go through them. So please, if it's your first time, make sure you subscribe, and again, share to as many people as you can who are in this field of IT, so that they can get the same content. And also make sure you tell them to subscribe and also like the video, because that's how you support this channel. So generally, let's get back and start our session. And as I said, this is a unit for QuickBooks, and not unit, but a QuickBook question that I'm going to tackle, which is for certificates. It was done back in 2015 for the student who normally do certificate in IT. So the question, the practical session question paper takes around 2 hours for those who are doing certificate. For those who are doing diploma, you normally have 1 hour for the same question. But with the certificate, it's because we normally have 3 questions. That is the QuickBooks, we have got AutoCAD, and we also have got something else to do with the publisher, MS Publisher. So that's why we have got 2 hours. But when we go to diploma, you'll find that we have got 1 hour, just 1 hour, and that's because we have got only AutoCAD and QuickBooks. And as I said, I've done a video about one of the AutoCAD. I think I've tackled it within like 22 minutes. The video is all about like 22 minutes. I want to make this one shorter than that. So this is the question, and yeah, you can see it is ending here. It has got like 2 pages. So let's jump in and start. I have my QuickBooks here, so I'm going to click on the file, new company, and in this case I'm going to write the name of the company to be what? Computuna runs an hardware business known as Binder Limited. So we are going to use Binder Limited. So create a new company based on existing one. No. We have got control, we have got convert from Quickens to, let me just use this one. Yeah, so enter name of the new company. Let me cancel first. I want to create a new company, so express that. So company name, I've said it's Binder Ltd, and industry, what do they deal? It's an hardware, I think. So I can say hardware. What is it? Constructions. Yes, I can say constructions, plumbing, electrical, something like that. Let me say that. It's what type of business? Maybe it is owned by someone, because it's owned by Kambidunda. So it is what we refer to as the sole proprietorship, something like that. So yeah, it's supposed to be single member limited company, something like that. But just allow me to use the sole proprietorship, because in most sessions you'll find that you're using not this type of QuickBooks that I'm using here. So yeah, let me create. I think it's okay, and I've created the company. So as I said, you might find that you're using either QuickBooks 2010 or 2015, something like that, but in this case I'm using 2018. Yeah, so that is it. So let's jump into the next question. Once you have that, I've created the company. There is the year here, which is very, very important. Is at 2015. Sometimes it's advisable for you to change the calendar here to match with the system, because in most cases you might find that you can forget to enter dates and times very well. So in that case, sometimes I can advise you, before you start everything, you can change that one. But for me, I'll try as much as I can to kind of remember the dates and signs so that I can record very well. So yeah, let me start working directly without wasting time, without adding a lot of stuff which is not necessary. So in that case, the first question, this is balance is at 1st January, not January but July 2015, and we have got furniture, we have got motor vehicle, computer equipment. So those ones, all of them, they are fixed asset. We are going to enter them. We have got a bank account, which is a bank, also cash, also we are going to refer to it as a bank, as you know that. Then we have got our customers here, or otherwise we refer to them as debtors, and we have got our suppliers here, whom are also referred to as the creditors. So let me jump in and start recording. For the account answers of account and directly furnitures here, you can just alter this the value for the furnitures. Instead of creating a new one, you can use that one. So right click, edit, and in that case I want to have enter opening balance at that date. So how much is that? It's 12,810 and 3 zeros. I kind of like to use 12,810 and 3 zeros, something like that. I think 1, 2, 3. I think I need 1 0 out. That yeah, this is what I was telling you. So you need to have something like you see, I'm supposed to go all the way to 2015. That way I can click this one and respond immediately. I don't know. Anyway, let me try to, or I use the same here so that I can move faster. Let me just go 2013, 2015, July 1st. Okay. Now that is that date. I think I'm good to go. Save. Warning, 90 days. Closing. Yes, okay. That one does not have any problem. Next one is a motor vehicle. Motor vehicle is how much? 852 and 3 zeros. Motor vehicle, I think, is there. I can maximize like that. Motor vehicle. Motor. We have good construction owners, equipments. Do we have motor vehicle here? I think there is no motor vehicle. Fixed asset are very few. So I'm going to protect construction equipment. Let me just create a motor vehicle account. New. Fixed asset. Continue. And then use specify to it as motor vehicle. And motor vehicle, I'm going to specify to, as I said, it's supposed to be as that date. This thing is going to mess me up. Waste time, a lot of time here. I said 852, 852, 852. Sorry, 2000, something like that, and I click OK. Save and close. Yes. Next one is supposed to be computer equipment. Do I have computer equipment? I've seen something to do with computers. Was it computers and internet? This is an expense, not an asset. So I can create a new one, another one, which is new, and it's fixed asset, continue. Then again you can say computer equipments. Is it equipments? I think something like that. And I can say that it's good I add it very fast, like July 1st / July / 2015. I think it's okay doing that one. It's easier instead of wasting time. So I said it's equipment. Yes, yeah. That's what I wanted to confirm, but I've not confirmed the money for 403 450. 403 450, and then okay, then save and close. We have got what else? Now we are done with the fixed asset. We go to bank account. Bank account, we normally create a new bank account. I don't have a bank account here, so it's new. In that case, I'm going to say it's a bank. Continue. What type of bank? The name of that bank. The name of the bank is account SMB Bank. We'll refer to it as SMB Bank. SMB Bank, like that. And enter opening balance, as I said. Statement ending. What else? Yeah, it's supposed to be opening balance. Amount, it's how much? I have to check the amount. 128,000, 128,000, and that 1st July 2015. That is something that you need to confirm all the time. Save and close. Yes, you have got. You need another bank account. I think that, yeah, because the next one is cash. Cash is also a bank account. We normally create it as a bank account, because there is no option for bank. When you come here, you can see it's only income, expenses, fixed asset, bank, loan, credit cards, equipment, something like that. So anything to do with cash and all that, petty cash and all that, we create it as a bank account. So let me call it cash account. Cash account, and I will say opening balance is how much? It's about 16,000. 16,000, 16,123, and this is at 2015, something like that. Click OK and save and close. Yes, we are done. No, next one is what? Next one is now we jump into the debtors. Debtors, as I said, it's customer. So Katumba blocks. So for the customers, now we are done with this one. You can go to Katumba customers, create customer center. When you get to customer center, you get to new customer here. New customer, and who is the name of this customer? We say it's Katumba blocks. I think something like that, if I'm not wrong. And Katumba blocks is, yeah, blocks, and 945,200. 945,200. That is opening balance. 45,200. If you make a mistake, it's your problem. As at 1st July 2015. I think it's the same. Nothing else I need to add on that. I need to create a new. I supposed to just click new, but there's no problem. The next guy is Kwanza contractors. So this is Kwanza. Is it Kwanza contractors? And Kwanza contractors, they have an open balance of what? Kumaanisha tunawadai, that is debtors. 43 432 400 432 400 432 400, something like that, and save, and that you can click OK, and we are done with that. You can see their opening balance here. You need to close that one. This is on top. And you get to next one is supposed to, vendors are also referred to as the customer. So you go to vendor center and you create a new vendor. And in this case, these vendors are the creditors. Here we have Express Steel Company. Express Steel Company. Express Steel Company. So steel company, how much do they owe us? Anyone today? That is 654,000, 654,000, something like that. Has that? I don't know whether I entered date for the other one. That was wrong. And 15. Click OK. Maybe I can confirm in an easier way, customer, so that I can get to know when was it. Once, 2021, invoice 2021. I think I missed this one. Mistake. Sorry. Anyway, let's proceed. You are supposed to keep date and time very well, because if you miss it, I think it's okay. There's no problem. So new vendor. The name of this guy is who? This company is Toroka Cement, 836. We have got Toroka Cement, and Toroka Cement, they hold 836,000, and in this case it's as at 1st July 2015. So that's okay. Yes, we are done with those two. Now we get to the stock. For the stock, we have got how many types items here? 2, that is cement and metal bars, which we have got 2 types of them. So I'll show you how you insert this kind of stuff. Let's start with the items. So in case I can close this one, it's not necessary for now. So where do you go? You normally go to the list, item list, new item. I think new item here, and stock part. There is no stock part. So in this case, how do you activate stock part? These are part where students, they normally miss the point. You have to close it the way you have closed all again. And now, first of all, you edit preference, and once you get to edit preference, you turn items and inventory, company preference. Make sure you check this one, because if you don't check, you're not going to see stock part as the ones that I was looking for. So click OK. I meant stock part here. So now you'll see stock part is visible here. Inventory part, this one, not the stock part but inventory part. That is what we are supposed to get. So when you get inventory part, it gives you the ability now to add the items that we are dealing with, which is cement. And cement, what type of cement? I think it's specific. No, it's not specific. So we have got quantity 420, cost is 550, 650. 420 items at hand is 420, on hand is 420, 550 and 650. That's how we are selling. And I think I'm okay. The next thing is account. Here we normally create account, because if we try to click OK, it's supposed to ask us for us to enter income account, and this is sales account. Sales account, we have sales account, sales account. You can create your own. They just write you say the income will go to sales account slash something like that. I have to use capital here, so save and close, and next, because I need another one. The other one is what? The other one is what we refer to as metal bar, wine 10. I think that's how we're supposed to enter. Metal bar wine 10. Yeah, so that you can differentiate, because there are 2. So in this case, metal bar wine 10, we have got 165, 650, 850. 165, 650, 850. 650, I think it's 850 if I'm not wrong. 850. Let me confirm so that I can, yeah, 650, 850. So Sales account is sales account. So this one is correct, and yeah, on earned is the one we normally have 165. So next, because we have got another metal bar, sorry for that, capital metal bar, y what, I think it's y8. So chuma juzi naitangwaje kama mnadhania chuma ya doshi. Let's proceed. 180, 810, 180, that is the quantity on hand. 180, and I say this is 810, 1050, 810, 1050, 1050, yeah, and sales account. So that is metal bar y16, I think, something like that. Yes, yeah, hiyo ndio nimesema chuma ya doshi. I worked with Dosh. I was in attachment there. They have it's a group of companies. They have a company called MedSec, which deals with kutengeneza hizi cables za stima and all that. So I worked there for like around 3 months. Nikiwa attachment. Tulikuwa nanipeanga kama 500 every Friday. So yeah. So hapo ndio nilijulia chuma ya doshi, si kama hii yenye mnajua through adverts and so forth. So the following financial transaction took place during the month of July, and here we have got credit purchases. That is, it means we are the company. You always position yourself as the company. So in this case, I'm doing a purchase of these items here on credit, and in that case, what we just need to do is to go to vendor and create a purchase order. We order some items here. So we order from purchase kutoka kwa nani? From Joto Steel Mill. I think you are to hayuko kwa system yetu. Joto Steel Mill. So we need to add him. So click up on add Joto Steel Mill. Yeah, thanks, Joto Steel Mill. So Joto Steel Mills, we click OK, and Joto Steel Mills, we are purchasing some items here. What type of items are we purchasing? Yeah, I think hapa kuna mingi sana. Hizi ni zao zinakuja na system, because we decided we said we are under construction. I think that's why you can see those ones. So 275 size y10, 270 y10, y10, 275, and the other one is y16, which is what, 125, 125, 125, 125, and I think kuna ingine hapa wameongezea, so it means we need to add a new item later. Metal bar and 300 size y8 metal bar, each is 9 from so 9, that is the cost that we bought. Y8, I can, let me check y8 cash sales, y8 metal bar, each 8. How come each 9 from I think they made a loss here, because they are saying that size so as y8 metal bars, each 8,000 by check. Hapa walinunua 900, so it means there is loss. So first of all, let me just enter as a new item. So you scroll upwards, new, and inventory part, you specify is metal bar y8, 8 is new, cost is 900. Just specify this one, as I said, is sales account. Sales account, I picked this one, and there is nothing, so I need to click OK. And in this case, I have to specify how many they bought. 300. So I think 300 here. We have to enter 300. So yeah, so that is it. So save and new. Is it new or close? Let me specify the date, because I was almost forgetting the date, and it's going to capture today's date instead of capturing that date of 10th July 2015, so that I can get to the next one. So here date I have to specify 10th July 2015, and save and new. Okay, let's jump into the next one, which is from who? Toroka. So Toroka, I'm supposed to pick Toroka. Toroka, what do we purchase in Toroka? Credit 500 bags of cement for 530. Bags of cement. Where is cement? I think we entered cement. If I'm not wrong, you can just type. I think it's going to show up. Yeah, cement. 5 what? Is it 5 or what? 530, 500 bags. 500 bags, and the rate was 530. Sometimes when you're told to use the rate, you're supposed to enter how you bought it. So save and close, because before I save, I specify the date again. 10th 2015. I think it's okay. Save and close. Yes, and I'm good to go. Now the next question is that was credit purchases. Credit purchases of that. Now we have got cash purchases. So cash purchases, we normally enter sales receipts. Customers enter sales receipts, and in this, when you sell on cash, you napanga customer to receipt. So we are selling to who? We are selling to this is cash purchases. We are purchasing, we are not selling actually. So still it's totally different. It's not that way. I was rushing very fast. So these are some of the mistakes that you normally end up doing. And if it is cash purchases, there is no way you can enter receive items and enter bill. You can receive items, enter bill, receive items, enter bill for received items. You can do this one. You can use this option, or you can enter bill and pay them immediately because you paid. So enter bills for received items, and in this case we have got cash purchases, 100 size Y16. From who? From they have not specified by each. They have not specified you bought from there. Let me say just the first millers that we have. So 100 Y16 steel millers. So is it? Let me pick this guy. Use items received date bill. No. This one is going to give me a challenge. Let me just go direct and enter bill for the received items, and I will say I've received from this guy. Get to items Y16. How many? I think it's 100. From which date? Not 10 years, but 16 in this case. I think it's 16 if I'm not wrong. Yes, 16th July. 16th July. Why? each 800, each 800, each 800. I think for the course we have to use 800. 7th new, I think that it's okay. Do you want to update the records with the new costs? No, I don't. Let it remain that way. So we have done that one. As it recorded. Like this, yes. I think it is recording it one here. So cement, Toroka, the same thing. No, we are not receiving. This was cash. Cement. How many bags? Bags. 100 bags of cement, 500 cash. 100 bags, 500, and that was still the same day. So 7th new, no. So 7th new, yes. We get to the next line, which is now 100Y10. That is the next date, which is 24th. So here we are supposed to put 24th, and let's buy from this guy again. Y10, it's Y10, yes. 200 at 600. 200 at 600. In this case, 7th new. No. So 7th new, yes. We have got another one is what? 60Y8 800. I think it's here cut to at the same time. Y8 and the cut wingine hapo chini like that. 60 Y8 at how much? We said it's 600. 60 Y8 but at 800. At 800, not 900. Yeah, it's 8. So at the same date, 7th close. Actually, it's 7th close. Yes. So now we have just entered the bill we need to pay because of ABCD. Yeah, because that was cash. You paid them cash. So we need to kind of make payments for that. So I don't know whether I'm going to be okay. First of all, let me receive make the payment. So pay bills. There's option for pay bills, and in this case, I can be specific now to which bill I want to pay. I think it was between 16 and 16 and something. Let me start with 26. It was which date? Let me check the dates. 16th and 24. Let me check the ones for 16th and 24. 16th and 24. Date due. We have 26th. We have got 11th. Okay. 11th July. I think it's this one. 26th is this one. And which one? And this one. These two. Something to do with that. So still company. July. I showing this way because the due date is supposed to be 90 days, something like that. So let me receive those ones now. Pay selected bills. I can pay from the cash account. No, bank account. Bank account, I will have a deficit. Let me just pay from bank account because of ABCD. Sometimes the amount is too much compared to, I think there is something I've missed. I don't know. This Toroka, Express Company, those ones too. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, I think I'm correct. Steel companies, they are supposed to be 288. And I think even this one is supposed to be added there, so to be 3. Anyway, when you pay, you make the payments, it is going to kind of have an overdraft. So pay selected, yes. Then they have been paid. You can click done and you move to the next question. So that was cash purchases, and the next one is credit sales. Credit sales, you normally create invoice, so you sell to your customer, so you write an invoice, create invoice. And in this case, invoice is for who? I know where this one, yeah, July 6th, bridge and civil works contractor, 141 size Y10. So this guy, this company is not in our system. Bridge and civil works contractors, I think I need to add them first. Bridge and civil works contractors. Okay, bridge and civil works contractors. As at which date? It was supposed to be 6th July. So 141 size Y10. 141 Y10 metal Y10. 6th July. 6th July. I think I've entered it correctly. So you're supposed to be very keen when you enter this one. And to the 205 Y8. 205 to enter another one, you say 205 there. Y8 metal Y8. Okay. What is the problem? The metals are too many compared to, you can't sell something which is not on hand. Let me clear first and show you what I'm going to do. To have some items, let me receive items. Enter bill for the received items. Receive items and enter bill. So I can be specific to this company. I don't have any. This one, yes. This one, okay. Save and new. Yes. I think the other companies, this one, can receive the items that I did an order. So that I forgot to receive the items. Remember, there is purchase orders that I created. So I'm assuming that I received the items so that I can have enough items to sell on invoice. As I said, I wanted bridge. Anyway, there's no problem. Tukasema how many here? It was metal bar Y10 and this is metal bar Y8. And in this case, we need to have how many? Y8 600. No, cells, yes. So 141 205. 5 don't know why, because it's supposed to show the price for this one. So it's what it's bringing some issues. Bars 300 and sorry, each 1050. So here I'm supposed to enter 1050. I think that's why it's giving me that error. The next one is how many bags of cement? Cement, you need to have cement there. There is other bags of cement. 30 bags of cement. 30. And I think it's done. So this one was supposed to be 6th. 7th new, because I think I have another one. What next? We have got Kwanza contractors. They bought 100 bags of cement. 600. Kwanza contractors cement 600 bags. Was here 600 money? Yes, 600. To go here 650, 600. So that's how you make sure you specify those things. Save and close. No, is that which date? 6? Is it 6? 24. Actually, it's 22. I was almost forgetting that one. 22. I think that the date going very well. It's very, very important. And as you can see, the question is normally have due days of 90 days. That's why sometimes you can see the due days are going beyond that. Now, sales returns. Who returned items? Sales returns. You sold goods and the customer returns. So this bridge, whatever, they returned on 24th 41 while 10 metals and 38 while. So sales returns, you normally go to customers, credit notes and refunds. Credit notes and refunds. This one, you say it's Kwanza. No, this one. Is it Kwanza? Who returned? Return. Yeah, these guys. 41 Y10 and 38 Y8. Y10 and Y8. 41. They returned 41 and Omen Y8 38 Y8. So it means kama walikurudisha 38 walikuwa wamenunua na invoice, so we save and close. Yes. Retain as an available credit. Yes. Yes, apply to the invoice. It's a better story, because if they had paid, we will give them refunds, but we will return them. We apply to an invoice such that on the invoice that they were supposed to pay, they will have to be deducted. This one done. So yeah, now we have got that bridge contractor. So we go to the next one, next page. Now we have got purchase returns. We are the ones to purchase, to return items. So we enter bills, and in this case you click credit, and you are returning to who? We are the one now. We are return 25 cement bags to Toroka. Toroka 25 account amount, customer bill. What? I think I was supposed first of all to take items. Yeah, like that. Then click on credit. Items, yeah, so that I can get now to cement and 20 what? They are supposed to 25. Save and close. So that's how you return. You make sure you click on the credit here. Save and close. Yes. So it will apply. Now the next one is cash receipts. Cash receipts, it means you enter sales receipt, as I said. So customers enter sales receipt. we are selling on cash. And whom are we selling to? God, I forgot to enter date and time here. Then I think there's no problem. It's not affecting that much. Okay, cash receipts. Cash receipts, July 10th, 17, 24, 30. So cash receipts 50 Y10 metals to, let me choose any supplier because they have not decided who is the supplier. So let me sell to Katumba. Y what? Metal Y10. Is it Y10? Y10 50 and 45 Y8. 50 and 45 Y8. Y8. And how much do we sell for this Y8? I think the price, we will use the price that we used on the previous 1050. So 50 45 supposed to be 50 45 1050 here, 1050, something like that. Is that 20 what? I think the date can match very well. 10 years. It's good to don't forget about the date. 10 something like that. 7 new. We sell to another guy because we are not given the names of those guys. Toroka, let's sell to that contractor. Aumen 17th 50 650. We said we sell to this guy. Cement, and the cement we are going to sell 50. Is it 50? I have to check. 50 bags of cement, 3650. At 650, yes. On this date, which date? 17th. 17th. Those are some of the things you tend to forget. So yeah, that one we have done. We go to the next one, 24th. 24 size Y10 metal and 41 Y16 check. So let's go, let's say ni kwanza walinunua Y10 and Y16, and what do we have? 24th 24 41 24 41 24 41. I think I'm doing well. If I make an error, and this is 24th, if I'm not wrong, go check again. 24th, yes. Yeah, then we could go for the 30th. So this was check. For check, there is a way somewhere where you normally click on check, something like that, but it doesn't matter. It's supposed to be check here. Yeah, you click on check, and now you can save and new. We go to 30th. 30th. Let's sell to Kwanza. 30th here, and 30th we sold what? 30th we sold 40 bags of cement, 32 Y16 at 10 forever. 32 cement, Y16, 32. Is it 32? What? 32 Y40, 40 and 32. So this is 40 and 42. Y16 is okay. I had 30th, 7 and close. I think we are done with that. Pesa tutapeleka bank baadaye. Ama tumeambiwa tupeleke bank. Cash payment. We made payments cash. via cash to these some of the expenses here. So in this case, we jump into vendor, enter bill, and the first bill that we are going to pay is for the rent. Rent tunalipanga kwa landlord na 30,000 cash. Which date? July 1st. July 1st. We will enter landlord. Something like that. I think okay, 30. Sorry, it is not item, it's an expense. Rent. I think kuna rent somewhere. Yes. By default inapata 1,000. Save and new. We go to the next one, which is check. Tukalipa check ya still call. Still call limited, that is to express. Still call limited. Are we paying for? I think we paying for bill that we let's say still pay bill. Yes, I think we have some bill for this guy. Let me cancel and click vendor pay bills. Still call limited. Yeah. So how much do we pay? 452,000. 452. I used credit. 452,000. That's what they paid, and it was cash. Check. It was a through check. So check it's going to be that bank. Pay selected. Overdraft inaendelea kupanda hapo. I think when we receive amount it will be easy. So the other guy whom we paid is Toroka. So let's pay bill for Toroka 422. Vendor pay bills. Toroka we have got 422. I think it's 422, and they are still saying it's check. It's cash. We don't know where the cash is going to come from. Anyway, let's proceed. Cash account. So yes, okay, pay selected bill. It's done. Overdraft for cash and we have got 622 Joto Steel. Pay bills. Joto Steel. 622. 622 or 642. It's supposed to be 625 to Joto Steel. 25 to Joto Steel. Nani cash amani what type of hotel? And the one thing I'm forgetting is to enter the date and time. The date. So that one mtanisamehe because I'm just trying to rush so that I can, yeah. So Joto Steel cash. We choose to just cash account, pay selected bill, because if you enter date you are supposed to specify it there. That's something I'm forgetting, but the thing is just picking the year. There you are. So done. So let me finish up the last one, which is salaries, check, telephone, that one, electricity, and so forth. So all these ones cannot be entered at the same time because salaries is totally different, check, telephone is totally different, electricity is totally different. So I will start with the vendors pay bills. I will have to, yeah, pay bills, and in this case, no. First of all, I'm supposed to enter bill. Then this bill for landlord, did I pay? I did not pay landlord. I just entered the bill and I did not pay. Actually, I think yes, this one. You see, I was supposed to have paid landlord to give them. They were supposed to look at this one. Rent cash. You could see it's cash. I just entered the bill, but I did not pay, and it's cash. Pay selected. Yes. So that's another thing that you can see I was almost forgetting. So right now I'm supposed to enter another bill for employees. So I will add employees, and employees. I will have to say the account is payroll and expense. Payroll expenses. It's not an item, but amount. It's supposed to be how much, because it's a bill that I'm supposed to pay 160,000. 160,000. And yeah, let me say it's as at that date. Save and close. So let me pay those employees. I've just entered the bill, so you are supposed to pay cash. It's cash. Another one is you enter another bill for telephone. I think if I click here, telephone, do I pay telephone? Let me just say it's Safaricom. They normally keep something like that. And Safaricom is telephone expense. How much? Telephone 4,046 4060, and you save and new. Let me finish up all the bills. The last bill is for who? Electricity. Electricity inakwanga Kenya Power, that 100. Is it that 100 or 1300? 1300. So you can just write KPLC in simple one. Press enter, quick add. That's another way you can add very fast. Electricity, it's there. Electricity. Electricity is not there. Let me say fuel and gas. It's not there. I think I can add. You need to add new. So in this case, it will be an expense, and you will say it is electricity, and you click save and close. How much? Nimepata ni 13 and 100. Stima tumetumia nyingi hapo, 13,100, something like that. Save and close. Then you pay them. Pay bills, because we're supposed to pay them. Pay bills. So you pay Safaricom, KPLC. Yeah. Yes. Like that. Done. So I've paid all those guys as I was supposed to pay them. Then the rest one is to generate and print the following reports. Let me just take them some money to the bank so that I can check. I think these guys are assuming like anyway, first of all, let me generate this one, because some other things we were not taught to do. So let me generate the reports. First of all, trial balance, income statements for the month, and there is aging data summary report. Do I know how to normally enter? So trial balance, you normally go to customer trial balance. Trial balance is supposed to be accountant and taxes. You'll find them here. So if it is has at which date, like 1st July 2015. You see, first from, let me say, it's supposed to be 2014. 6th, we say 6th to July 2015. so it can adjust by itself. So this is now what you print. So unarusha kwa printer, poop, and you are done. It's going to be printed. So if you click this one and you are connected to the printer, you can make it pushable. That way we normally convert it into PDF. Let me think. PDF. I don't know whether there's a process we can convert it to PDF, but there is export, update, create worksheet, and so forth. So it's only those two. Print is the way you can print like PDF, XPDF. If you have got this XPS, you can convert it into what we refer to as PDF or a PDF, something like that. I think this one can work, if I'm not wrong. I've never tried it, but XPDF, if you have installed XPDF, it's going to work. The other report is what? Which type of report? I don't know. Income statement for the month of income statement, supposed to be where? That is schedule, memorize, account, adjust, journal, banking, company, bank balance, cash flow, customer, payroll report, income statement, income customer details. We're supposed to get income statement of cash flow, income what? I think it's the same thing. If I'm not wrong. So you can also check all those things. Aging data summary report. You will get those one through this one. So aging what? Aging data report. So you can go to data in customers, customer sales. Aging, I think I saw it somewhere. It's long time ago. Aging something. Yeah, I think it's something like this summary. Then you give it as at which date. So that's how you generate report. In case you need to take money to the bank, like for example, there is money that you've not deposited to the bank, you can check like these ones like that, and you take it to the bank if you are taught to do that. So assuming I want to take it to the cash account or bank account, you can do that. So let me take it to the cash account. If there is going to be a deficit, then I think it's going to kind of generate something. So bank fees. So okay, bank balance you can check from here, chart of account, and you'll be able to see if it is cash account, it has got some debt. Company iko madeni mingi sana. So those are overdrafts that we have done to kind of make payments to some individuals. So that's how we do it, and I hope you have learned something new and you are able to tackle the question very well. So the next thing is to do what? To burn the CD, nini yako weka kwa CD. That is your work, and you are good to go. So that was the question for November 2015. That is for ICT. I don't know where the document has been stored. Let's check documents. QuickBooks, is there QuickBooks here? AutoCAD. Let's try save the document. So do we need to on my computer desktop? No, it's not within the desktop. I can say it was car. It come the name of the document. It was the name of the account for the QuickBooks. I have to remember. I want to show you it's Binder. So this one and search for Binder. Search for Binder from here so that I can locate the company where it has been saved. Binder. I want to locate it so that I can show you. Now, the files that you make sure they are within your database, because if you don't locate them, then it's going to be a challenge for you. Just do that. We have got users. You go to Eric.